Polk County Sheriff's Office confirms tonight the body of a 9-year-old boy from Port St. Lucie has been recovered from Lake Annie.
A search team spent days scouring that lake, and after investigators said the child fell off of the front of a pontoon boat and hit the propeller. Tonight, we are learning some new details about who this boy was. Megan McRoberts live in Port St. Lucie tonight with the very latest. Megan?
Jay, the Polk County Sheriff's Office tells me that it will not for now be identifying that little boy to respect the wishes of the family to have some privacy at this time. But we are learning tonight that he was a young little soccer player here in Port St. Lucie. He actually played in these fields behind me. This is where the Mako Youth League Soccer League practices very regularly. Actually, there will be a practice out here tonight. We did speak with the league president a few hours ago. They say that the word of this boy's death is starting to, of course, pass through the community, is passing through the league, and he is just absolutely devastated. He says the league is crushed to learn of this loss of who he calls a, quote, brilliant little boy.
The desperate search on Lake Annie for a young boy ending Monday after 3 agonizing days when the 9-year-old's body was finally discovered, spotted around 8:30 in the morning by chopper. On Saturday, the Polk County Sheriff said the boy was out with his family for a ride on a pontoon.
The weekend after Thanksgiving, you're supposed to be with your children. And that's what this dad was doing, spending special time with his 7-year-old, his 9-year-old, and his 12-year-old sons.
The 9-year-old fell off the front of the boat and hit the propeller underneath.
We found that his shirt was wrapped around the propeller.
The sheriff says his father immediately stopped the boat and dove in the water to search for him, while another young son called 911. The sheriff says a nearby deputy who lived near the water raced out with his boat to try to help before search crews arrived minutes later. The boy wasn't wearing a life jacket, but FWC says at his age, he was not legally required to. We're learning the boy played soccer in Port St. Lucie for the Mako Youth Soccer League. The president of the league says he played in a travel select competitive program and that he is, quote, crushed by the loss of a young athlete and a, quote, good, fun, active young man.
Our hearts are broken for the family because we all can understand the gravity of losing a child like this when you're out for just a wonderful afternoon on the boat.
And the president of this league says he hasn't personally been in touch yet with families since losing their child, but he says a team manager has been in contact, and they do hope in the very near future to find a way to tribute both the boy and find a way to support his family. Reporting live in Port St. Lucie, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.